What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody is having a What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sopless Systems online, day 4, 30-day challenge and going live. Hope everybody is doing well. Just want to do a check-in with you guys, and we're going to go ahead and go over some things today. Look, the wolves show up, late or not. Sometimes even early at this point, a couple minutes early. Because consistency isn't about clocks. It's about signal. What's up, YouTube? Good morning, everybody. What's up, TikTok? Yo, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing super fantastic. Let's see how much the algorithm is alive and well this morning. YouTube, check in. TikTok, check in. If you guys are catching me here for the live, when you enter the room, if you feel the pulse, if you guys could go ahead and drop a wolf emoji, just to let the algorithm know that we're here and that the wolf pack is ready and that we are online, guys. We're online. Like I said, the wolves don't, we show up late or not, because literally consistency, if you have a brand, consistency is literally one of the most important things that you can do for your brand. It isn't about clocks, it's about your signal and what you guys are putting out to the world. So we'll give the system here a minute to warm up and rev up, guys. I know it takes a second for TikTok to throttle and YouTube to throttle, but we know you guys are going to come in today because you have every single day. So inside of this live, this is day 4 of a 30-day challenge that I set out for myself to be consistent and show up for y'all. So, and for myself, challenge is, this 30-day challenge is a full system audit for your code, your mindset, and your frequency. And inside of this live, welcome in, YouTube. Inside this live, we'll talk about rewriting corrupted habits and limiting beliefs, firewalls, boundaries, and protecting your energy, rebooting without permission, and turning survival into system mastery. Welcome in, YouTube. Welcome in for day 4 of the 30-day challenge of going live. If you guys are joining me, if you guys could please drop the wolf emoji, just to let the system know that the wolf pack is online and we are ready to go for today's live, guys. Solo Plus Systems isn't self-help. It's system architecture. We teach creators, rebels, and entrepreneurs how to automate income, protect peace, and move with precision. Welcome in, Noah, TikTok. You don't need permission, guys, to evolve. You just need to hit reboot. Encrypted no more. Right? So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. What kind of energy are you guys bringing into the live today? The doors are open, wolves. Let me know what kind of energy you guys are bringing in. I see you guys over here on YouTube. I see you, wolves. Drop the wolf emoji for me, guys. I see you guys coming in, trickling in. What's up, TikTokers? You know what? Take a breath, guys. You made it to day 4, and that means that you're not waiting on motivation and you're not waiting on permission anymore. You're building momentum. And here's what I want you to remember right out of the gate. Consistency doesn't need perfection. It needs presence. Every single time that you show up, even if you're behind, even if your hair's a mess, even if your mood's off, that you're reclaiming your frequency from the system. Noah, welcome in. You guys can share out this live. Share it out to people who, would find value in this content. Go ahead and share it out for me, guys. I appreciate you with that. One word check-in. What frequency are you guys running on today? Type it in. Peace, power, chaos, clarity, whatever's real with you guys. Because that's what we do. We keep it real here. So check in down in the comments below, guys. What kind of energy are you guys bringing in today? Because the wolves don't fake it. We face it. Okay? That's what you guys learn here with Soul Plus Systems. I'm not going to give you guys any BS or fluff. I call it how I see it. I'm a truth teller. And that's just the way it is, guys. If you feel that energy, go ahead and hit the wolf emoji for me. America First, join. What's up, TikTok? Drop a wolf emoji if you can feel that in your system. Your habits are the code. Every human on this planet is literally running a system, whether you guys know it or not. And most people just don't even realize it. Your habits are the code. And your boundaries are literally the firewall. And your beliefs, they're the operating system. And I know what happens when you don't update your operating system, You start lagging in your own life and you crash under outdated patterns, guys. Welcome in, YouTube. If you're new here, if you could drop that wolf emoji, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. So today's system check is about this question, you guys. I really want you guys to think about this question. What are you still operating on a version of yourself that's expired? So, where are you still operating on a version of yourself that's expired? Where? Right? I'm sure we all can think about that. Think about it. Maybe it's how you talk to yourself. Believe in yourself. You have self-doubt. Believe in what you do. Maybe it's the way you keep dimming your light around people who can't handle your voltage. Or maybe it's how you keep saying yes when your whole nervous system is screaming no. What's up, Rose? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Go over here and peek at the comments over here on TikTok. What's up, guys? So, that's corrupted code, you guys. You don't debug that by apologizing. You debug it by rewriting the code. So, here's the truth, right? About rebooting your system. You don't need permission. You need power. People will try to guilt you for changing. They'll say you've changed. And your answer is, damn right, I upgraded. Because once you realize you were designed to evolve, not repeat, you stop defending your evolution. And rebooting looks like saying no without a 3-paragraph explanation, logging out of arguments that drain your battery, prioritizing silence as strategy and not punishment, and turning your pain into a power source. Type reboot if that hits you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Type reboot in the comments if that one hits. Because, where the real system mastery starts, it's not with technology, you guys, but with sovereignty. Let's talk about metacode. In tech, that's the code that governs how all other code runs. And in life, that's your inner architecture, your worldview. If your metacode says, I'm not enough, every decision you will try to prove, everything you do will try to prove it right. Okay, guys? If your metacode says, I am built for evolution, every decision aligns to expansion. Period. It's literally that simple to break the code in the system. You can't fake metacode. You can only rewrite it through evidence, through action that proves the old code obsolete. So, here's a reflection exercise I want everyone to think about today. Write down one belief that feels heavy, one line of corrupted code. And right next to it, write the new command. For example, people always leave me alone. And right next to that go, only those who can't match my growth will exit. Money is hard to make. Right next to that, money flows where structure and service align. Love hurts every time. And right next to that, right, love heals when I stop begging for it from the unhealed. And again, guys, if that hits, type reboot in the comments for me, y'all. You know, that's a system rewrite in real time, you guys. No journaling fluff, actual cognitive code change. Right? So let's do a quick system audit, y'all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how aligned do you feel with your current system? Not your dream system, your current one. Scale of 1 to 10. How aligned do you guys feel with your current system? Right? If you're below a 6, good. That means that your awareness is active. If you're an 8 or higher, beautiful. Keep optimizing. Because the goal isn't to reach perfection. It's to reach clarity. And clarity saves bandwidth. Think of it like cybersecurity for your energy. You don't just protect your data. You protect your peace. You patch vulnerabilities before they become breaches. And that's Sopless Systems. That's what this movement is about. Learning to protect your inner infrastructure while expanding your external empire. Welcome in, YouTubers. Drop reboot in the comments for me. And if you definitely feel that fire energy, hit that wolf emoji for me. YouTube TikTokers. A lot of people misunderstand boundaries, man. And that's the thing, man. So many people misunderstand your boundaries. But if they only really knew that it's a reflection of your own inner peace and your growth, a lot of people misunderstand the boundaries. They think it's about pushing others away. It's not. It's actually about protecting what's sacred, y'all. And that's your energy and your heart and your everything that you believe in and your families and everything that you believe in. Drama is not worth it, guys. A weak firewall means constant intrusion. That means that anybody can have control over your emotions. That means that they can penetrate your mind and your heart and take over your energy. People draining your energy is a real deal. And projects that pull you off mission, right? And situations that reroute your signal. A strong firewall means selective access, y'all. Not everybody gets access. You don't have to explain it. You just literally enforce it. Okay? And you're not called for having standards. You are clear. And clarity is the highest form of love, both to yourself and to others. And here's the real kicker, YouTubers. You control the command line, and whatever you input, your thoughts, your words, your expectations, that's literally what executes. So from this point forward, when your mind says, I can't do it, you type over it with, I'm learning how. When it says, it's too late, you override it with, I'm right on divine time. And that is not toxic positivity. That's code control. And once you master your command line, nobody else can run scripts in your head again. So let's all take a breath, whoops, and let that land, you guys. This is real talk. You're never going to find the fluff or the BS here. I'm always going to keep it real. You don't owe the old system another explanation, you guys. You owe yourself an update. Today or tonight, write your new command and speak it out loud and lock that shit in, guys. And if you're ready to go deeper, the vault door is open. And that's where we build these systems for real. The mindset, because it begins up here, you guys. It begins on how you rewire and recode yourself. We have been taught for so many years to fit into a little box, to do what we're told to do, to not think for ourselves. And this system rewrites that code for you. But only if you're willing to step up and accept that challenge. I can't do it for you guys. The only person that can do it is you. So, if you're ready for a mindset change, you're ready for automation to actually master your craft and build your brand and do the damn thing where your protection and your power are protected. Drop a wolf emoji in the chat if you guys are rewriting your code this week. And remember, you don't need permission to reboot. You are the reboot. Encrypted no more. In transmission.